Dazzle will be there with the sustain. I mean, the problem with the with game one is that they had Sand King, and Sand King has to spend his time stacking the neutral camps so he could get farm by level 3 and get his dagger, really quickly.
Well, they went with Sand King. Sand King needs to go to the jungle, has to go to the woods. Pooh and friends, they're always in the woods. They're woodland creatures. They know their way. They actually planted a sentry ward just to annoy the heck out of the Sand King.
It'll take 2 sentry wards to just block 2 camps.
So, in my opinion, though, Dazzle solves the physical damage problem. It makes them able to mitigate all sorts of physical damage, while the Viper is there to counter the magic damage. Well, because of his corrosive skin, he's extra tanky, especially if you put maybe a Sange, maybe a Heart. If you can get to the Heart, it's a particularly difficult hero to kill at this point. Considering your current heroes, Lion and Zeus, they're good burst damage, but are they enough? Maybe early game or
early game. They have the potential to dominate the early game. They have a lot of moves, and it's like what's happening in the first game. I mean, you have Pooh and friends trying to protect, physical damage output. And it's going with Smile right now. But as we can see, Pooh and friends is going for the, some sort of AOE and burst damage. So they have a lot of magical damage, and it somehow negates the Dazzle, but that's what the situation in the first game was, and somehow Pooh and friends worked that out. They took the game to their advantage. And take a look. Second banning phase is almost over. Team Smile takes out Batrider.
We're waiting for the fourth ban.
We're waiting for the fourth ban on them, and Pooh and friends is going to be taking out Witch Doctor as well as Queen of Pain. So they're trying to prevent additional burst that can squish down or Lion and Zeus.
True. All right.
I mean, right now they're going to have to deal with Weave to lower their armor, and all the right click damage from Viper and Drow Ranger.
Smile looking for a fast game.
This is a C9 Drow draft.
If
they get Visage.
If they get Visage.
If they get Visage,
there's totally a Drow draft. And then they're just going to get Clockwork to protect their range heroes.
And you're going to love them even if they banned out ES.
Maybe. No. The Koala Bear.
Love C9, man.
Look, this is sort of C9, but instead of using Venge, they're using Dazzle to get their physical strength beefed up. Drow, people would think, especially like your normal pubbers, would normally think that that Drow's a late game hero. But
they have to go on it even at early game, he's a pain to deal with. You have 650 in range? Another 600 range. Yes. You have your Frost Arrows. You have additional damage from Precision Aura. You might be able to have Drow not harass you, but you still can get all creeps before level 6.
All right. I have like the craziest pick I'm thinking about right now.
Okay, who?
All right. You have 3 magic damage dealing heroes. Who's great against magic damage?
5 seconds remaining.
Who's great against magic damage?
Okay, I'm gonna leave that to the chat.
Okay,
see if they're thinking the same thing, because I'm just gonna play safe and not give too much information away. But looks like they're thinking about it. There's the Visage is open.
Yeah.
They could also, if they're gonna go for a push lineup, they okay. Now they have their bodyguard, the Ogre Magi.
You have your bouncer up.
Yeah. So it is actually a great hero for Viper and Drow.
This Team Smile looks to go for the 1-4 protect. I mean, they have Dazzle with the Shadow Wave as well as the Shallow Grave to protect Drow Ranger. They have Viper who can act as the bouncer. He can't go for the tank build. Yeah, we can go for the tank build. Ogre Magi is gonna be there just to give additional attack speed using Bloodlust. So a lot of so far Smile's lineup is revolving around Drow Ranger. Early game protect, going for the mid and death ball in mid game. And we're talking about death balls all the time since. Oh my god.
Dire team back.
It's okay.
Okay, it's okay.
It's okay. I don't think it's that big a threat. If Smile ban out the Coddle, that's a very greedy Phantom Lancer pick. And it doesn't exactly it doesn't solve the problem altogether. I mean, this means that Pooh and friends will have to go kind of defensive unless they plan to go on a 3-man rotation just hunting single heroes down. The question is the Ogre Magi going to let that happen?
That you have a very techy support going in it.
Reserve
And we're waiting
time.
for the final bans, by the way. But we missed out on the fourth bans for Team Smile. It's going to be Lejrak. And of course, for Pooh and Friends, they don't want any hero to pick off, you know, Lion, Zeus, and Vengeful Spirit right away. So they take out Queen of Pain. With
Okay, I like what they did. Like they banned out Queen of Pain and the Undying.
Undying.
The Witch Doctor is here so that they make sure that there's the ganks are gonna go their way because Witch Doctor is super disruptive with his paralyzing cask. You got the Queen of Pains who's gonna deal with all the illusions. You got the Undying who's gonna also deal with all the illusions and
Tombstone.
and the Tombstone is just a nightmare to deal with if you have a Lion, a Zeus, and a Vengeful. They just don't deal enough damage.
And of course, the aura from the Ultimate of Undying. I mean, you have Shadow Wave already or Weave already to lower down your armor. You don't want any other, you know, damage amplifications coming from this team.
All right.
We're still waiting for the final ban.
Yeah,
from
looks
Team
like
Smile.
Smile wasn't expecting a Phantom Lancer pick. They're kind of stifled with what they're going to ban out. In my opinion, Smile is going to need some sort of AoE spamming character to be able to deal with it. They go with the LC ban?
Radiant team ban.
What's your opinion? This is
I'm
like
not
out of
sure.
nowhere.
Yeah, the LC ban is out of nowhere. Like, where does LC fit into the lineup of Blue and Friends? I mean, like, is Blink Dagger Legion Commander really
10
effective?
Okay,
against Drow Ranger?
if Legion Commander goes Blink into Drow Ranger and they try to
5
tackle,
seconds
they try to
remaining.
burst her down, of course they can't. They don't have
They
the burst
can't,
damage.
yeah.
They're going to kill Drow Ranger and they lose their aura damage, right?
But I mean, you have Shallow Grave. You have Ogre Magic, single target stun. You have some more damage coming from Viper.
Dire team
What
pick.
Blue and Friends need right now is something that could also help protect Phantom Lancer. Centaur Warrunner is also going to be banned out.
All
I
right.
believe they've had a bit of trouble dealing with the Aghanim Centaur in the first game.
All right, so I have a pick in mind. I want your opinion on it.
Who's gonna be?
Huskar.
Huskar. So who does Huskar jumped into?
Anyone.
Oh yeah, well I
10
mean yeah, it's what you said.
seconds
A hero that's good in dealing with
Wind
magic
Ranger
damage.
at your
But they're gonna go with the Ivanova Wind Ranger instead.
Radiant
This is
team
also
pick.
good. This is also good. Ivanova's Wind Ranger was just dominated mid lane. They actually don't have a good mid lane pick yet. If you're gonna say Zeus is a good mid lane pick against a Wind Ranger, I guess that could happen, especially if you have the Lion and the Vengeful doing the rotations in. This could also be a PL mid, but that's gonna be a lot to ask for.
It could be well, you know, if it's gonna be a Zeus if a Zeus mid lane protected by Lion and Vengeful Spirit, that would mean
10
that you're opening
seconds
up,
remaining.
you know, your PL for the gank, and you're just gonna play really defensive on the early
5
game.
seconds
Phantom
remaining.
Lancer, he still works when you play him defensively, but you know his potential right now is more
Reserve
is that you know he can online by level 8. Timbersaw.
Timbersaw is absolutely disruptive against that formation trying to hold itself in a fixed spot. I mean, all the other 4 picks, they don't, from Pooh and Friends, they don't answer Smile, who will probably try to hold the ground, but Timbersaw will just absolutely destroy them if they do.
Yeah, you have Chakram, what is slow, and you can just jump around using your.
Yeah, and it's not physical damage.
Yeah, it's not physical.
So
it's
Dazzle's kind of no good against this guy.
Okay, so for now the teams. Okay, we'll just wait for the players to lock in before we get into the actual fight. Quick recap on how the lines would be. Team Smile going for Dazzle, Viper, Drow Ranger, Ogre, Magi, and Wind Ranger. Just a lot of Rangers going on in this team. Pooh and Friends going for Lion, Zeus, Vengeful Spirit, Phantom Lancer,
10
and Timbersaw. It's a
seconds
1-4
remaining.
protect versus a possible 1-4 split push.
5 seconds
do you say?
remaining.
1-4 split push? Timbersaw
Yeah,
is not
yeah.
going to be a split push.
Well, Phantom Lancer can split push.
Okay, looks
I
like
mean,
the
you
lobby is
have
red.
you have 3 heroes that can nuke down anyone already. You have Eeyore, Tigger, and Pooh, but
All right, I'm having an
Prepare
issue again
for
with my
battle.
lobby. Wait, I'm gonna ask if I can. I'm gonna request if we can remake the lobby because I cannot select heroes again. That's gonna be a real issue. I'm gonna ask if I can.
and while you're doing that, can I just go ahead and
Yeah.
introduce the players for? Okay, well, I'll go with the Radiant side first. Team PNF with a 2-0 advantage. We have Eeyore on the Vengeful Spirit. We have Zeus going to be played by the hands of Tigger. Yeah, possible mid lane Zeus. What's the game ahead? Piglet is going to be handling the Phantom Lancer. Pooh is on the support line. Meanwhile, Timbersaw on the off lane is going to be handled by Kanga. On Team Smile, by the way, we have Ivanova
Sorry.
on Wind Ranger.
30 seconds.
Erja gonna be playing Dazzle.
Yeah, looks like we have to remake the game. They can hear each other's live chat. I thought that was my me monitoring the YouTube that was happening. So we have to remake the game.
But are we gonna be remaking the lobby?
We might have to because they're hearing the voice chats. This is
Like this,
that's a real problem. So
it's a good thing that we're not doing. We're not doing anything right now. So,
yeah, it's being heard publicly. Something's up. I think the admin has to make a call on this because this is a problem. There's a real problem.
Murphy's Law coming in.
Okay, they don't want the remake. They're just gonna mute. I don't know. All right, they don't want
Wait,
to.
I mean, why not?
They're just gonna shout at each other like old school Dota. Okay.
But if they can hear us, wait, can you hear us or?
No, I don't think they can hear us per se. I think they can hear the team chat of their opponents.
What?
Yeah, that's the problem. But I don't see anyone doing any voice chat anymore. I think they muted it on themselves already. Anyway, so what our laning has, we have Eng'g against the SDV here in the top lane, solo for solo. The mid, it's gonna be a Zeus Tigger versus Ivanova on the Wind Ranger.
Oh, first blood!
First
We just
blood
missed
already?
it.
Against
Piglet
Dazzle. Yeah, Piglet.
getting on the last hit, and again, they're going aggressive. PNF.
Some
with
aggressive
PL.
tri lane, yeah.
You have 2 stuns, 1 slow. This bottom is gonna be something that we should be looking
Yeah, there's
out
a
for.
double stun here along with a Spirit Lance. That's gonna be real trouble here. Okay, so first kill on the tri lane. How big a deal is that?
Yeah. Well, if the killing blow goes to Phantom Lancer, it's gonna be a really big deal.
And the killing blow, just to double check.
It went to Phantom Lancer.
That's a really big deal.
That's a really big deal. Okay, that's a PL you're looking about. Tigger, on the other hand, at mid, trying to handle. Yeah, he's winning over Ivanova. Thanks to Chain Light or
Okay,
Arc Lightning.
there's a hello stun against Pooh. So I think a lot of action is going to be happening here in the tri lane. The other 2 lanes seem to be pretty passive. Let's go ahead and check the last hits. Wow, okay. The last hit's actually quite in favor of Tigger. Tigger seems to be having fun with his lightning. And it's zoning out Ivanova. Ivanova can't really tank that many lightning shots.
And the good thing with the Zeus mid lane is that you can still, stack neutral cabs and just grab more farm.
Right, so Kanga is not too worried because of the reactive armor. Should be able to recover it from any sort of harass pretty easily. Over here we have Trench War going on between 3-on-3.
Don't you dare.
There you go, there's no pulls coming in just yet.
Zeus gets a bounty rune. He doesn't eat a power shot. He almost did. Okay, sends a hello lightning to Ivanova. That's gonna be kind of it. There's still an illusion rune up here, and both heroes can see it. Both teams can see it. They have wards up there.
No one's just going for it. They're just too focused on the action right now.
Okay, this is an interesting thing going on here. They're trying to harass each other at each point. It's like they're knocking each other's doors, seeing which one breaks down first, and just gonna go for it. Piglet, I believe, has a skill. Okay, goes with the Spirit Lance. Shouldn't be able to do too much. There
You
you
have
go.
Sustain from Erja, so nothing. Yeah, the harassment is nothing to really worry about since you have Dazzle on.
Well, they
for the
have 2
stage.
stuns and a slow, so that's kind of worrying in my opinion.
If Dazzle gets caught,
Dazzle gets,
that's what happened in the first blood. Dazzle got caught, got nuked down, and he's going in. He's trying to harass, backs out. They're just playing mind games at bottom lane. Mid lane on the other hand, Zeus is winning. Okay, goes for the
yeah,
lightning
he's winning
bolt.
pretty good. He's winning pretty. Yeah, he's getting a pretty good advantage over there.
He has the early
But
bottle.
over here,
so-
they're looking at enticing heart. Enticing heart eats a stun, but look at the support just hammering down. Aegeria almost dead. Is he gonna keep making? Yes, he's gonna be stunned. Oh no! Can he make it? Yes, he's gonna be all right. Okay. That Earth Spike was. I thought it wasn't gonna hit. I honestly thought it wasn't going to
It
hit.
was gonna hit, but yeah, Cat Magnet just doing a very good job in blocking PL. He was like, no, you're not passing, you're not getting past through me, bro.
Stun
Oh.
against, no, against the drill, but that's all it's gonna be.
There's a lot of hello stuns coming out of the bottom lane. Viper,
They're
grabbing his face boots.
they're kind of poking and prodding, looking for an opening to make a kill off. But so far, after the first blood, it looks like nobody's gonna get caught out in the wrong position. There's a watching illusion here at the mid lane.
Wow, that's just big. He just knows what
Lightning. Okay, it's gonna be okay. Wow, already at half-life.
See, that's the power of Zeus on the laning phase. Lightning Bolt. If he has level 3 Lightning Bolt, looks like he'll focus more on harassment rather than
Okay,
farming.
that's a nice power shot. Tigger is almost down to half-life as well. It goes into the bottle. Kanga about to be killed off. Yes, he does fall off. DSDG must be feeling good about his farm right now. So that gives him 357 gold. Anyway, we're here at the bottom lane. They've been protecting Enticing Heart pretty well. So that's good news. Though the problem here is that Enticing Heart is in the tri lane. And that's going to delay his level 6. That's going to delay their 5-man push down on the tier 1 towers, tier 2 towers. That could be a problem. They need to be able to make sure that the Dro is going to be able to convert quite early, maybe around 8 to 10 minutes in. Because if they don't, there's going to be level 6 on Zeus. There's going to be level 6 on Timbersaw. And they're going to have a lot to deal with. Here comes maybe a gank. No, not yet. Not yet.
They're just measuring each other the bottom lane. And they're just farming.
Yeah,
and you know, once they oh, there you go.
That's not gonna be enough. Just harass.
The problem with Enticing Heart and this bottom lane is that he also takes part in the harassment. Focus on the farm, man.
It's okay. I think it's okay.
It's okay, but you're missing out on the last hits. I mean, right now PL is leading, even though it's pretty equal, but it's still leading by 2. He has a first blood, so he has a bigger advantage than you. And you're a Dro Ranger. As much as you would need to, you know, you need that gold. You'd need that XP to hit level 6 pretty soon. It's 6 minutes and he's still level 3.
Oh, deny. Okay. Oh, wait. This could be big. Dro Ranger just picked up an invisibility rune. But I'm not sure where she's going to take it quite yet. She's just making power shots right now.
No,
Here at the bottom lane. Okay, we've got pretty passive, and this is understandable. You don't want. Okay, here's a march in. There's gonna be an earth spike, double stun. No, not quite. The stuns are separated. This could be big. Enticing Heart. Oh no, there's gonna be a second kill. No, not quite yet. He's gonna be able to get away. The doppelganger trick is gonna keep PL in range with the last hit. That's gonna be a double kill for Piglet. Oh my goodness, the trial lane has failed. It has completely failed at this point. They have to adjust.
They have to. They have to give Dro as much XP as possible. I mean, right now Zeus is now level 6, and the mini kill squad from Team PNF is gonna go online soon. Who can leave the lane right now? He has boots. Even Vegetable has boots. I mean, even with Erja and Cat Magnet, you have the Ogre Magi. There's only one stun, so Piglet is still pretty much safe. You can still use double magic.
Again, DSDG, he gets another kill on the Timber, so he's very happy about his results right now.
He's winning. So far, he's the only guy winning the lane. Dro.
No, not. It's
Not
Wind
it's
Ranger.
Wind
He gets a
Ranger.
latch, but not gonna make a result out of that, and has no focus fire.
There's a lot of Rangers in this lane. But yeah, only Viper's winning the lane right now. Ivanova is catching up after that rotation from Zeus, but still, Zeus got 1 kill.
Okay, so now sticking with it. They're sticking with their trialing composition. But again, just checking on the level of the Dro. You got it's a level 4 at 8 minutes. This is terrible news. You have to be able to get the Dro to solo open lane and just get that level 6 up.
Erja engaging on Tigger. He just uses the shallow grave just to protect from any.
He's gonna be okay for now, but this means that Enticing Heart is exposed. Now they're looking at the Cat Magnet. Here comes the ult. So far, nothing. Wait, Enticing Heart, HP dropping. Can he still last it? There's gonna be from right clicks. The stun is just on spot, but no! Double kill for Tigger. Picks off the Dazzle as well. This is horrible. They have 5-2 on the score, and now we have Ivanova rotating in. They want to get a retaliation kill. They're looking at Piglet. Piglet is the draw. That shackle shot should have hit. But I guess the angle just was not correct.
This angle is not correct. Meanwhile, Timber saw. Okay, Kanga is the only one struggling in the top lane, but still level 7. He has Arcane Boots up, so it's not really that far behind.
Actually, if he gets this Timber chain in, he's gonna kill him. But he's not gonna let that happen.
He doesn't have proper vision.
All right, I'm gonna go check out the net worth just to see what's going on. You have the DSDG is really happy about his net worth. He's got 4,000. You got the Juice right behind him with 3.5. Right close, very close is Ivanova with 3-4. So the game, I think, is pretty even, right? Oh, okay, there's lightning again. Is this an attempt to kill? He wants to do it, but decides that it's gotta be bad, a bad move. So the time is going to be 9 minutes and 30 seconds, and oh my goodness, Ivanova might get killed. 12 seconds to the ult, but he's gonna be able to bottle up. Should be okay.
Oh, we're seeing the first rotation coming from Team Smile, Eng'g, as well as Cat Magnet. They smoked up. They're going towards mid. They have vision. Tigger in danger.
Tigger's exposing himself. He's gonna go for the rune.
Wow.
This could be bad. Oh no, the drone's been killed off. And the ult as well. No, this is just bad decision making. Tigger, he's bossing up, but the Timber Chain. Here comes Kaga, gets 3 kills. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, that was 3 for 1.
Smile, this is not good for them.
They're in danger right now.
They're getting really stressed right now. They tried to answer the Tigger, the Tigger's presence on the map, but they just couldn't answer him. Kanga now doesn't really care about top lane. Their hope right now is DSDG. If DSDG gets the mech up soon enough, maybe they can go in. But look at this. They're already doing their 4 protect 1 strat. They're going to push down the mid lane. They have the attack power to do this. If you try to go in, Kanga's going to go throw that tracker. I'm just going to scare you away. They have Ward watching this lane like a hawk. Here comes the latch. No, there was me. No latch for you. Tigger is exposing himself to creeps. He was inviting again.
He's just baiting. And okay, he's going to be safe.
Timber Chain. Here's Kanga's protecting.
And Viper, yeah, Viper's gonna
Here comes again. The latch misses. No, this is gonna be. Oh no, Eng'g is gonna get picked off with the chakram. Now Eeyore is looking to get killed. Yes, that's gonna be a double kill. Killing spree for DSDG. DSDG is looking at Tigger, but Tigger's gonna be able to TP away. Are they gonna look for somebody else? Is there gonna be a shackle shot? A shackle shot maybe. No, too far. Too far. The power shot is gonna reveal poo. Oh but they're dominating against the Dro.
That was a single. Oh my god,
DG might not get the kill. No, he's not gonna make it.
He's not gonna make it. Oh, power shot!
Power shot finishes the job. Just score being 10-5, but the Dro just being a food fest right now for the PL. This is the worst case scenario right now for them.
PL can solo kill the Dro at this point. Yeah, he can. I mean, he died in right into the tower. He just doesn't care. He can take PL.
Yeah, he can. His illusions can tank up the damage of the tower. All right, so the time is almost 12 minutes. The score is 10-5. And heavily in favor of
PNF.
They're
doing really good right now. They're winning the early game. They're prepping up for the mid game.
Dro's net worth is just about half of the PL. This is terrible news. Okay, you got Blink Dagger on Tigger. That's the use. So now he can hunt you down. You can try to run, but he's gonna find you. So that's real trouble. Ivanova might get killed. Ivanova might get killed by this, but soon.
Yes, gloves of haste. Not sure. Oh.
Okay, rotation. No, there will be no ER. A little too not gonna get that kill that
it's
you
not
want.
level 6 yet. You gotta wait for a swap, but it's not level 6 yet. DSDG. Okay, they're rotating. They're switching.
They're looking at Dro and Piglet just there. I know where you are, Dro. I know where you are. I can smell you. I know your scent.
He's just talking.
Yeah, he's talking. He's talking
to Dro Ranger.
So Dro has got no choice but to go into the jungle. He's gonna have to use those cold arrows. Okay, pressure against the mid lane again. Oh, Tigger is almost killed. This is potentially bad for them if they're gonna be able to kind of kite them around the map.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The Wind Ring. Yeah. Even if it gets killed off, but at what cost? They are looking at the tier 3 tower here at the top, at the tier 1 tower at the bottom lane. They should be able to destroy this without a problem. They did use their ult. They have so many people who are rotated here. 3 triple 3P. Well, there's 4. They don't want the tower to be given away. We said we're gonna finish this the way we want to.
And Team Smile right now is switching into their own version of the 1-4 protect. I mean, they're just inviting Team PNF into, they're just inviting Team PNF while creating the needed space for Dro Ranger, who's still level 5 at 13 minutes into the game. Piglet, on the other hand, and the Phantom Lancer is going for the full offensive build. Drums of Endurance is now up. We could be expecting the Fizzle Braid next.
Alright.
Is there going to be any engagement at bottom lane? No.
No, it doesn't look like it. They just wanted to make the space for the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer just happily just farming all the way here. He's double check on the level. He's level 8 right now, and yeah, he has drums. Yeah. Okay. Looks like there's gonna be an engagement. Might be. No. Okay, not yet. So everybody just playing trench war. Smile is on the ropes here. They might get if they lose this game. That's gonna be it.
Yeah, it's gonna be it. I mean, With the 1-win advantage, PNF is now 2-0.
DSDG trying to bait in. He sees Eeyore. Eeyore about to get trapped in, stun, and everything. Yeah, they're gonna get that kill. Here comes a stun, but only hits a area.
A power shot. Okay, they're going for this push right now. They know no one's gonna be here to defend. Meanwhile, will this be a tier 1 for tier 2 trades? Piglet is just not gonna tier 2
No, there's a
tower
tier for
top.
tier 1. They're gonna get the mid lane. Tigger's gonna claim it. And now the tier 2 as well. So the tier 2 at the top is gonna get destroyed, but they're gonna take what they can get. They're looking at Pooh. Pooh is slowed pretty bad. He's gonna throw the stun. Oh, this is beautiful. DSDG, he has to heal. Here comes the... Okay, that was a beautiful latch against Cargo. He doesn't have mana. He doesn't have any way to get away. Oh, no, DSDG. He gets pressed down with the ult. No, okay, here comes Piglet as well. He wants to claim more kill. Triple kill for Tigger. The lightning, it's too much. You cannot run from heaven with this guy.
You can't run from heaven. Wow.
They tried to run into him, and well, they couldn't run away
2
from
for
him.
3 trade, and if we take a look at the recap,
It's in
the favor Team PNF. They have 930 gold in exchange of 495.
Okay, the Dro. Let's see. Where's the Dro now?
He's still not level 6.
Still not level 6.
Yeah, there you go. There's your level 6.
Okay, finally level 6 at 15 minutes. So they finally have the capability of pushing down, but
The question is, can they? I mean, they're dealing
they've
with all
lost the tier
burst
2 tower.
damage.
They've lost the tier 2 tower here at top.
And they're losing, yeah, they're about to lose the tier 1 tower at bottom lane. And right now, Piglet is going to be running in with a team very soon. Not sure. Okay, he has Blade of Alacrity up, so he's going to be going for that Diffuser Blade.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. Okay.
It's a standard build. Draw Rangers, still farming. Still
No,
trying to
denies,
catch up.
no deny for you. Oh no, DSDG! Just gonna get bursted down and swapped in. This is the end of DSDG! He cannot get anyone! He's gonna try to get ER first! ER is gonna get killed with a multicast, and now it's gonna be Aegis! Oh, the Dazzle is dead as well! Mega kill for Piglet! Okay, here comes the Focus Fire, but not gonna be enough! Oh, even Nova's HP continues to drop! Is he gonna get chased down? Here comes the PL Spirit Lance! But he should be okay. However, no! It's not gonna be okay at all! 4 are dead! They are just laying waste to everyone. Smile is so sad right now. It's not a smile at all.
They just can deal with the magic damage right now. They really can deal with the magic damage.
They have nothing. Like
They have nothing to do. I mean, even with Mechanism, dude, you have Finger of Death, you have Chakram, you have all the lightning from Zeus to deal with, or to deal against. Nothing really gonna help you. And right now, the support sets are still squishy for this Team Smile. I don't even think that, you know, Erja would have enough to sustain a prolonged team fight. Joe Ranger is gonna be going straight to a BKB.
Alright. So going for an Ogre Club, looking for a BKB.
Yes,
Okay. Actually,
BKB
a lot is hanging in balance for a Dro's perfect silence.
Oh my god.
If the Dro can just land the best silence ever.
Look at that pick up from Zeus. He has Aghanim Scepter up now.
He has the Aghanim Scepter up. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and check the items while we don't have a clash. So there is the Aghanim Scepter is flying into him, so that's more and more damage just for the burst. This is the swarming thing I've been talking about. You have the Chakram as well as the lightning from the Zeus that they can just safely throw out from anywhere. Eeyore's stun as well as Pooh's stun. They have so much magic damage working for them, and they don't have. And unfortunately, DSDG, he can't just tank all that damage. Maybe if they had something like yeah.
He's going for the BKB too. I mean, as far as I'm seeing it, we have 3 heroes from Team Smile to be looking for the BKB. We have Enchanting Heart, DSDG. I'm not sure if Cat Magnet is going for BKB or is he going to go for Aghanim Scepter as a first item. He's tanky enough. I mean, he doesn't really need the Black King War. That's far. The additional stun is real good. Dazzle, he has Medallion of Courage up, and they're clumping up. They're being forced to do 5-man. Their 1 for Protect is virtually shattered right now. It's not gonna work right now. Enticing Heart, they need him with a clash.
Alright, so can a 5-on-5 fight.
Swap.
Is this gonna? The SDG has now been swapped in. He's gonna get the
my
lightning
God.
concentrated all the way down him. Oh, he gets killed. There's 3 dead already. Oh no, the light! Oh my God, the Figure is just gonna clean them up. It's gonna be a full team wipe. It's gonna be Smile just being sobbing. It's just sad. Sad
You
boys.
don't have any answer from the law initiations as well as the
It's just sad. That's what it is. They don't have magic resistance.
They don't have magic resistance. Even with them, again, even with the early mechanism of Viper, it's just not enough. You have an Aghanim's after Zeus.
Yeah,
And can we just jump right into them?
Pooh and friends, they're looking. What? They're what is that? Oh, okay. He threw a firework or something.
Is he taunting?
Yeah, he's taunting. They got all the right to. Now they're making a.
Let me get a shout out.
Yeah, they're making a shout out to one of those guys supporting them. So I guess that's somebody helping them with the comm shop or something, maybe.
These guys. No, the question. Okay, we're getting back to the.
So, how often do you see a game where you have a Zeus on the top of the net worth?
Unless it's some male Zeus.
Only in Pooh and Friends.
Only
in Pooh and Friends. Like I find this kind of hard to believe, honestly. Okay, is that Maelstrom?
Yeah, he went for the Maelstrom first.
Okay, yeah, that's an economy build. All right, dude. So, is there a way for Smile to get back into this?
Well, right now, it's getting a bit stagnant, but they're really going to the 5-man. They can't do, you know, their planned one for protect of, you know, having Dro just safely farm the jungle. The problem is they were too late on the adjustment. Right?
It is a big gambit. They can't. Tigger was
They go
actually
for it.
really alone at that point. Could have been killed off, but
Can they do this?
they can. They have the drill.
I mean, they have the Dro, they have the Medallion of Courage, and they have the mech. They're using every sustain right now. Okay.
If Zeus goes for the ult right now, just to check where they are.
It's too late. And Dro shouldn't Dro Ranger be taking the Ags?
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't, because the Joe is a non-value target right now. Not enough DPS. And that's a Manta on the PL. Not enough DPS and no real potential to kill. I wouldn't put it on the Joe. I would put it on Ivanova.
He's not really, he's not really damaging. Well, he's giving the damage buff, but not really dealing all that needed damage. So they're switching to the 1-4 protect right now. They have the Aegis, enticing heart. Still needs to farm. They're just focusing on this. If they can prolong this game, Smile might have a better chance of winning this.
All right, Smile. Okay, like perfectly honest. The only way that Smile is gonna win at this point is if PNF they overcommit, they mess up and they give away kills, especially on the Zeus and the PL. I don't see that happening on the PL. Maybe the Zeus. PL's doppelganger is just broken. It's just too good to get the PL caught out and killed. But maybe if they catch the Zeus. Tigger.
The question is, how are they going to catch
Tigger
Zeus?
is really deep, like alone, really deep right now. Piglet, like he can maybe go for the kill, but look at him. He's got a force staff. He's got a blink. This is so difficult for them right now. They really have to go deep. And if they lightning this, if they use the Zeus lightning on this, the sword is useless. And there's a good chance he will. Is that a picture of a guy? Yeah, that's his flag. Anyway.
It's a smile. There you go, PNF already knocking out those TPS.
Oh, that was an attempt. Oh, the swap against Ivanova. The lightning is gonna be finishing him off. There goes the Aegis. Can they get something out of this? Can they get something out of this? If they get maybe at least one kill off of that, maybe they can get back in this. Piglet's HP is still pretty much up there, but the armor continues to drop. Eng'g is not a good target to look at. They lost their Aegis and they didn't get anything out of it. At least they didn't die. Okay.
But there was no push. Okay, it just goes to show how. Okay, they're not that.
Tier 3 push is definitely difficult. They've also used the ult from Zeus, so this reduces their burst damage by a lot. And okay, good call. They're now backing off. They should really be looking for Zeus. They should try to find Zeus. If they can find Zeus, this could be a game changer, but not gonna happen.
They don't have any word.
They're looking at Eng'g, and Eng'g is like the worst target you can look at because Eng'g can just tank everything up. All right, they're gonna get away.
So they're just baiting.
They see Piglet. They see Piglet with the ward. Oh,
Ivanova.
Oh, Ivanova's caught out. It's gonna get evaporated. Oh goodness. And now it's Arya. No, Arya's gonna get away. Heal. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Doppelganger trick. Trying to chase somebody down. They just want him, but not gonna be enough. He's gonna be okay. He gets the push again. Okay, they've used the finger death, and now they have the weave against them. They shouldn't fight anymore. They shouldn't try to push. All right, despite things going horrible for them, they're still holding on to their tier 3s. They can't convert into a push. Dazzle is preventing the push. So if they can somehow get the Joe out there, just to get them to reposition themselves, to reconsider pressuring their jungle off. Here comes the smoke. Are they gonna look for a rotation kill?
Could be, or wait, no, Roshan's down. So
No, they just want to go down mid again.
They don't grab more farm. They'll just try to bait. Yeah, they're baiting Team Smile into picking up Zeus and Piglet. God, this is a massacre. 24-10, 24 minutes into the game, and PNF obviously leading. That is a very huge gap. And the grabs, if we take a look at it,
12,000, more than 12,000 gold.
More than 12,000 gold.
Okay, here comes the smoke. Kanga is gonna go initiate against the SDG. Swap! The SDG is trapped! He gets evaporated! Oh, he is gone! Insta give! And now there's gonna be a multicast against the Venge. Alright. That's still okay for them. Okay, Ivanova getting caught. Here comes the slow. Getting healed. Still staying in there. The stun against Ivanova. They really want Ivanova dead. And they do get her! It's gonna be 3 dead already! Argis almost dead! But is Kanga gonna picked off? Yes, Kanga gets killed.
This could be the open push. Tier 3 is now getting knocked down by Piglet anytime soon.
Piglet gets the tier 3 down.
There you go.
They're just keeping them in there. Pooh! Just kills another one! My goodness.
It's enough for BKB, no? It's not yet enough for BKB.
Not enough for BKB, and
Joe Ranger can't do
and BKB
anything.
is not gonna solve the Piglet problem. And they're just knocking on this tier on the Rex. They can't do anything. They cannot do anything. Now Kanga is back. And Kanga's gonna say, hello, Dro. Okay, here comes the silence, but can Dro really get away from this? Here comes the SDG. The SDG is gonna go do the burst down. But no, the poison is not gonna be enough. The Timber Chain just gonna clear them all. And now, gone are the Rex. Looks like Pooh and friends are gonna make the new parking lot called the Dire Mid-Rex. They're just remodeling this place. That's what
Team Smile is in the same situation like that they were in Game 1. This has gotten really worse for them. It's much more worse than Game 1. They got on them in the early game phase. They were too late on the adjustment, and they were punished badly for it. They were going to 1-4 protect on Bro, but
okay, they picked off the Venge, and they're looking at no, they don't get a Roche.
Roshan's gonna be in the next 3 minutes or so.
Alright, Dro. Okay, just to check your level, is now level 11. Alright, that's pretty significant. But here comes the Diffusal Blade. And more mobility items on PNF. While there's no clash, let's go check out their items. You have the Zeus, he did pick up. He's gonna go for a Refresher Orb at this rate.
For Oxford Core?
No, you don't get Octarine Core with a Perseverance.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the Perseverance.
Anyway,
okay, Refresher Orb.
and we have a Blink on Pooh, but I think he just bought a Force Staff. He should be getting it soon.
Eeyore's, well, pretty standard. He's the utility support, so...
Piglet. Okay, this is the rubber band at work. Even though they have such a big advantage, 28 to 14 kills at 27 minutes in, their levels aren't actually pulling away all that much.
Right now, they're starting to farm as BKBs. It might not solve the PL problem, but it definitely solves the Zeus problem.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay,
Okay, smoke up here. Looks like they're gonna look for a pick off. Somebody might be stuck in the jungle, and that somebody could be, it could be the SDG. Could be okay. Piglet is looking for he wants to get initiation because everybody has the mobility. They have Blink, they have Force Staff. They can just catch up, and the slow from Phantom Lancer is pretty scary.
And the Diffusal Blade and Phantom Lance.
They're trying. They're still trying to get an Aegis. Well, I understand that they want to get an Aegis off. It's their only real way of a. Is that a flying thing? Is that a? Yeah, that's a Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend with a Requiem right here. Just got distracted, but anyway. The SDG is the only one who's looking to defend his tier 3. Here comes the rest of them. Here comes the weave. Latch!
Oh
I got 2! Piglet! He might get pushed down! Oh no! Wait, he's just too tanky! Here comes the ultimate though! The Wrath of Heaven's Wrath is just gonna be able to burst him down. That's gonna be. Oh, even though they killed off 1, but there's still 2.
An enticing
The SDG is almost dead beyond godlife for Tigger. Okay, Piglet, they want to kill Piglet. Piglet doesn't have doppelgangers for a little while, but he's gonna be okay. Yeah, he's gonna. That's gonna be it. That's a 2-for-2 trade. But definitely, it's gonna be in favor for Smile on that exchange. They almost got Tigger there. They want to keep going. They know that they have nothing else, but they're gonna get away. All right. Fight recap shows us that it's actually pretty even for a trade.
That was a very big latch, even though with the Blink dagger online, just just negated it.
Yeah, that's true.
Just, God, they were really close to taking down PL.
No,
Clutch break from Lion.
I would have just gone for their support instead for Venge, because they're still a doppelganger trick. It's a little wishful to be able to kill PL with just that much stun, and not disabling anyone else. All right, so the time is 29 minutes in. The advantage is okay. It plateaued a bit for PNF. There's still 15,000. It is extremely difficult to get back from. The experience is still over 12,000 experience and advantage for PNF. But all right, that's in favor, like being in favor of Smile. They didn't lose their tier 3. I mean, it's super weak, but they didn't lose it. There's a cloud of opportunity there, and then PNF spot the Roshan.
So they're going for the Roshan. Yeah, they have Eeyores.
They spot the Smile might be in a terrible position right now.
Oh, they're going in. They're going in. Smile's gonna be taking the Roshan for themselves. Tigger is still Invis, but this Invis is gonna be running out soon. He's just hiding in the fog.
He's hiding in the fog. Invis
He's gonna be spotted?
No,
Oh,
no, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
We got Piglet being chased in, enticing Heart.
Okay, they really shouldn't do this. They really shouldn't do this. This is a terrible.
Oh my God.
The Red is gonna wipe all you off with a finger of God. The finger of death, I mean. Kanga is gonna get killed off, but that's 1 for 3. And DSDG is gonna have to use his BKB to just TP away. Ivanova gonna get killed off at this rate. He's still alive. Okay, there you go. Triple kill for Piglet. Buy back immediately. They don't want to lose this. They want to hang on. This they haven't dropped the ball. Yeah, PNF they just know how to make their advantage and just build on it. Now you have to defend with 2. There's 20 seconds to the Ogre Magi respawning, but now they're looking to destroy another Rex. This is perfect play from them. They know they're very disciplined. They're not trying to go for big wins or showy wins. They're just trying to get the objectives right. Shackle shot. They get 2. Piglet. Oh no! His HP cannot take this, but he got. Okay, there you go. There's a Hex. That's gonna stop it. The SDG will not be able to tank it. Oh, there! What a perfect. Oh, Shallow Grave. Okay, good job. They don't lose the racks actually. Here comes the BKB. No, he just uses the BKB at the wrongest time.
It was just way too late. Okay, and here's one thing that we kind of didn't notice didn't take note of. We've actually complements Focus Fire.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
So we just forgot to mention that in the early game. And right now, it's what Wind Ranger and Dazzle has been doing for the past fights. Once the latch goes, once the shackle shot latches on the target, Weave is going to be pop right, and that's as Focus Fire.
Juice ready. Yeah. And they just want to go in. They just want to go ham. Tigger is gonna almost a latch. Pooh is gonna be able to walk away. Gonna be all right. Okay. Do you really want to spend it? Oh, the SDG. The Wrath is coming. The Wrath is coming. There you go. The SDG is okay. Here comes the Shallow Grave. Piglet's actually pretty weak. They're not focusing him down.
And oh my God, Tigger!
Oh my God!
Big
They
kill.
got him. 1,000 gold.
That was a very big kill.
Absolutely huge. That is the top net worth hero right now.
And right now, Wind Ranger is at 1700 gold.
And this Rax is recovering. It's regenerating HP.
And he's going for BKB. Good choice. He's going for BKB next.
All right. So
almost got the Phantom Lancer too.
They almost
got Phantom Lancer.
If they went for it, that would have been a dead Phantom Lancer. But I understand the hesitation back there. My goodness. Okay, so that was 1,000 gold for the killer. Just gonna double check who got it. It's gonna be the Wind Ranger of all things. Let's go check out the Wind Ranger's items. Wind Ranger, after getting that, has gone to the Aghanims and looks like he's gonna go for the Desolator next.
Is there a BKB? I mean, his biggest problem is Lion.
BKB is also a good.
BKB sounds like a better pickup right now. And Dro looks like I'm not sure what he's going
Focus
for.
Fire. Here they go. Focus Fire.
Can they?
They got scouted out. They better get out of here.
Jesus Christ, they're going for it. No, it's gonna be too dangerous, fellas.
Here comes the weave. Oh, Ivanova, Shallow Grave. Just can't. Oh, TP. No, nothing.
Oh, he moved.
Oh my goodness! And now they're just gonna give the Aegis away.
He was TPing in, but probably a misclick.
Maybe. And now they have an Aegis on the PL. 62 seconds on your MVP. I don't know if they can last this.
Buyback is still on cooldown. Draw and okay. Is this gonna be enough though? The SDG as well as Enticing Heart. Yeah, they have more than enough for a buyback as well as Arja. So they're gonna have to reserve their gold first.
But look at this, they want to finish it
Jesus
up.
Christ.
Alright, the drill is gonna be stunned and bursted down. They have to buy back. Here comes the ult from Zeus. But is that the right move? Zeus! Trigger! Is it got to get picked off? He gets killed off again! The buyback is already here on the drill. And now DSDG's HP is running really low. He's gonna get Shallow Grave up. They lose. Okay, they lose the
draw again.
Yeah, they lose drill again.
20 more seconds until win.
This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't think Smile can get back into this. Air just almost dead. Kanga is gonna get picked off at this rate. But look at the Piglet to the rescue. DSDG cannot go for this. Almost a double stun. Shallow Grave cast so early, but on time. But he's not gonna make it. He's dead. He's dead. And now RG's. This is GG. I can't see it any other way. There you got double raxing.
They're just trying to fight this out right now. They want to fight it till the bitter end. Ivanova leading the pack together with DSDG. DSDG bought back on that fight.
Yeah, DSDG's back. Okay, but who? Okay, he's gonna get scouted out. He can go for the force staff, but
he can blink.
Blinks away. They just want to chase them all the way to the ends of the earth with you. I will find you. I will destroy you. You will be dead. Oh, the force staff is not enough. Oh no! But he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's still stuck there. Blink away is gonna be perfect. Refresher orb is ready. He can just kill Joe anytime. Oh
There's gonna be a double rat incoming. And again, if you take a look at the buybacks, only the supports for Team Smile has buybacks.
Can I commend this? The selector is now stuck on the building. Okay, it's gone.
No, it's taking me to heaven. Jesus Christ, Team Smile, just trying to hold on. But they really have a very low chance of coming back from this fight.
It's absolutely slim, but they're not dead yet. They're still here. They still have one Rex. They might come back, but the chances no latch. The chances of coming back is just so absolutely slim. I don't know if they can really do it. This is I hate to play negative, but this is way too difficult to get back into. If you're gonna have to have BKB, you're gonna have good heals. You have to be able to silence the PL or maybe the Zeus or something.
Zeus will do it.
Okay, there.
I have Scotty.
Okay, the Scotty. So it just becomes impossible to run from him.
It's gonna be really
okay, it's 37 minutes in. There's 2 Raxing. Smile just doesn't want to call Uncle quite yet. They just don't want to do it yet. I mean, Pooh and friends, they kind of got playful. They kept hunting them to the fountain.
Oh my God!
But this might be it.
He gets caught. DSDG. All the mana being burned out right now.
He's still okay. And now they're gonna walk into the full team of the Smile team. And they do pick off first the Lion. That's big! The Piglet! He might not last this! He's gonna get picked off! But no, he does have the Aegis. Almost everyone is dead with a double Wrath of God. Oh goodness, that's 2 dead. But the Tricore is still alive. Beyond God. Okay, there you go. The Drow is now dead.
This could be it. This could be the GG.
52 seconds. There's a buyback on the Ogre Magi.
Nobody might really do anything right here. Viper's still alive. A Wind Ranger is also up. Tier 4 towers are down.
Okay, GG's now being called. They've said they've had enough.
They've had enough. PNF.
Drawing away with what's basically 3-0. They get a sweep.
3-0. They get a sweep. And congratulations to them, Team Pooh and Friends. Gonna be winning the championship title of the Stellar Dota 2 tournament hosted by UPGG.
I think it's Astral. I think it's Astral.
Yeah, Astral. Yeah.
Okay.
Stellar was another tournament. It's Astral Dota 2 tournament. Big congratulations to them. What a very dominating performance from the mid game. Yeah, they've just forced Team Smile to play through their, to their tempo.
Yeah, the draft was they got Smile. They were kind of sold on the draft.
Both were playing 1 for Protect. It's just that PNF just banked on their offensive power. I mean, they know that Row Ranger is going to be protected. They somehow felt that Row Ranger is going to be on the tri-lane, so they went for 3 versus 3. And they actually put the tri-lane on, on the long lane of the Dire side instead of going for the regular. Usually if you play tri-lane on Dire, you usually go for the top lane just so you can have pulls, just so you can a much more better experience distribution. But yeah,
they went for the offensive tri-lane, but they weren't offensive. I mean, you have Ogre Magi, and Ogre Magi is very protective. He's a defensive support at the start. You also have Dazzle, who's also another defensive support. So unless you're running with melees, I mean, Dazzle works well with melees. Unfortunately, Dro is a ranged hero, so not really gonna work. So, and then you look at the supports for the defensive tri-lane. You have
three disables, man. You have what? You
Spirit Lance. You have the Magic Missile as well as the Impale.
The Impale, and of course the Voodoo, or the Hex.
The Hex. So you got like the two best supports in early game on the defensive tri-lane. So that was a bad situation to be in. Do you think if they maybe changed the laning?
Yeah, they could have had a better chance if they changed the laning. It could have, they could have dictated the lanes their way, or plainly that they just lost the laning phase. Their drafts were both good. It's just that team PNF just had better execution. Yeah,
PNF the mid lane I thought should have gone a bit towards Ivanova's side, but the burst damage was something too much to deal with for the Wind Ranger.
Well, the deal with Zeus is that just to get level 6 quickly and start with the rotations. I mean, you have a lot of new damage coming in, and that mechanism is not going to be online up until 10 or 12 minutes from Viper. And even with the mechanism already online on Viper, they're still having trouble with the team fights just because they don't have, the level 6 damage buff from Dro.
All right. So, in your opinion, if they went with what I had in mind, which was the Huskar, would that have been a very different game?
Yeah, that could have changed things a bit, because when you have Huskar, you have a hero that can easily deal with a lot of magic damage. I mean, you have a maximum of 20%.
At around 25% HP, there's no magic damage anymore.
There's no magic damage going in, so we can just, he can target those squishy heroes, the squishy supports. He can even go straight ahead and just deal with Phantom Lancer right away. At least make Phantom Lancer use the double magic early, or force him to back out on the team fight. It could have been a very different game, and it could have been Smile could have been much more aggressive if they went for his script. Well, they went for the more defensive route, and PNF just found a way to punish them for it. So big congratulations to them. There goes the UP GG.
The Astral tournament.
Astral Dota 2 tournament for tonight. 3-0 for Team PNF.
So Pooh and friends proving that mechanical engineering is superior engineering for today.
So right now they can say in your face to the other.
In your face.
That has been part of this tournament. Thank you also for being here with us tonight and enjoying the games. By the way, by June 6th, we will be kicking off with the Rappler Dota 2 Gaming League. It's going to be the first match.
Yes,
the first in a long series of matches up until July to determine, of course, who's going to be the champion of the Rappler Dota 2 Invitational. 8 teams in total.
6 are determined.
Schedule of... And already 2 from the Southeast Asian In-House League is going to be up soon. Hopefully by next week we will have the teams ready.
Yeah, the schedule of which matches are going to be happening, we're not entirely sure yet, but we will update you. In fact, we invite you to follow us on Twitter and
on
Facebook.
Our social media page.
We'll be making the updates there. So
here's the overview of how the matches are going to be. It's going to be Team Lowly versus TNC Pro Team, JWF versus Team Y, Team X versus Supernatural, and Jonder Uppercut going to be going up against Imperium Pro Team. Team X and Team Y are going to be the 2 teams from the Southeast Asian In-House League of Dota 2, and all matches are best of 3.
Yeah, so if you got used to our show match where it's always a different team going against each other, this time it's going to be the same team going for a race to 2. So these are pretty solid teams, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. The prize pool being 30,000, first place receiving 20, second place receiving 10. So
only 2 players are going to be tested, but come on, it's a test of skill for these guys. Single elimination is going to be the official tournament format, and each game is going to be best of 3.
Okay, so anyway, it looks like that's it for our games tonight. Congratulations again to Pooh and friends. Again, I am Lantropy, and this is Lewis. We would invite you to participate or interact with us on the social media pages.
Yeah, it's facebook.com/rappler.com and of course twitter.com/rappler.com. The .com is spelled out, guys. Well, you can also search for like rappler.com directly on your internet browser.
I think I actually very recently. I believe there's a Raptor Gaming League Facebook page.
Yeah,
already.
there actually is a Rappler Gaming League Facebook page, and there you go. It's gonna be facebook.com/Rappler Gaming League. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So
All
yeah.
of the coverage is gonna be there. Please do follow our tournament. Please do follow the team, support the teams, and of course, let's all do our part in supporting the Philippine esports scene.
All right. So I guess
Okay,
that's it
let's
for
do.
tonight. So good games and good night.
Thank you, fellas.